Good morning, and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for March the 20th, 2025. And Chris and Taz are here in chat with me. Yay!
I started with a lie.
So Talia
Good
starts
morning.
her day with, today I need to do gravity kills and 10 Lucari TFOs in the battle zone for her endeavors. Nope. Nope. Noopity nope nope. Noopity nope nope nope. Oh no. That's just not going to happen, Satalia.
Repair 50,000 half teammates. Oh my god.
I mean,
Just make this. This should be illegal. Like, it's so. Everyone is so tanky, so repair focused. It's
well,
hard to even get a random player to
you
be
don't.
in
You don't.
phase.
You grab a bunch of your friends and you go off to the PvP area, and it'd be like 5 versus 1, or actually 4 versus 2. Where you've got a couple on each side. One person takes damage from the other team, the other person heals it. And then you switch, and then you do the other side, so everybody does it at once. And it's okay. It takes a little bit of concentrating, but you can do it. But I'm not going to. Maybe tonight if we get going and people want to do it, we'll do it. But it's a pain in the butt. Hang on, let's
Yeah.
see what's coming up for universals. What is that one?
I'm sorry. You're fading, Taz. Oh, good. The
That's
drilling's back.
useful. I said I usually just equip some heal pets and let them take care of it.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Oh, that's right. I do have the work bees.
Oh, prisoners or tribbles on Friday. So if
Oh,
anybody
good.
needs
Another one I'm
tribbles,
not doing.
yeah, well, I've got all the tribbles. Do you have a Federation, or sorry, do you have a Klingon tune at all?
Nope. I
Okay.
mean, I do, but I haven't used it in like years.
Yeah, well, I can send you a whole bunch of tribbles, and you can just go
Yeah,
through
I
them at
don't
them.
care.
I mean,
I
it's
don't
one of the
care.
easy ones.
Don't think I'm getting anything out of this anyway. EC's like, I can sell more stuff that I have in my bank and get enough money if I want EC.
We blew through a fair amount of EC and dilithium yesterday, so I'll probably have to do a little bit of hunting. Let's see, I have Tholian ships, kinetic damage, and restore shields on the ground. Well, one of those is EC. Let's see, how much kinetic do I need? Yeah, I can do it off this. It's 150,000. I just rearranged something really quick here. No, not Kira. That's...
I'll rephrase what I said earlier about the groceries. I don't
Yes.
usually eat fruit, and I bought myself 2 oranges. That's how desperate for vitamin C I am right now.
I'm not an orange person.
I'm not usually, but I just kind of felt it might probably be the vitamin bomb.
You do need something. Vitamin C definitely helps with the healing.
Yeah. And I hate popping too many pills at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Just
that's not good for your tummy.
yeah.
Well, would you two gentlemen like to join me over in Archer? Satalia says I think I have 19 prisoners, which I've had for over a year. Hold on a second. Prisoners, sorry, triples to exchange. I wonder what triples are going for. I
Moving
have,
over to Alpha system.
say that again?
Why are you so quiet, Taz? You were fine when you
I,
came in.
I'm moving over to the Archer system. Can you
Okay.
hear me better now?
No,
I'm going to Archer, and I will team us as soon as I get up in space.
I'm just feeding my dogs. I'll be right with you.
Okay.
It
Ooh.
would have been better if my joints and my back didn't hurt like hell
Yeah,
today. I don't know why.
because you're sick. That happens then.
It never happened to me. Well, no, that's a lie. When I had COVID, everything hurt.
Yeah.
I felt like my follicles in my hair used to hurt
Mm-hmm.
when I had COVID. I literally felt so pressed into the bed, I could barely even go to the toilet. And I had a dog to walk 3
Yeah.
times a day.
Oh yeah.
And I have to praise my doggo, because yesterday when I came from the doc's office, I bought all the meds and fed myself with them. I felt so weak I couldn't even stand up. So we waited for almost an hour longer. He was so patient, and then, because I was like, I can't even walk far, so I just went behind my apartment block,
Mm-hmm.
let him loose, because he's walking anyway. He's not in a running kind of condition. He kept sniffing, doing his business. I sat down on a bench, and he came up after he was done. Started cheering me up, like goofing around, making me laugh. It was so adorable. He senses me so well, and I feel like crap.
Yeah, it's one reason I'm glad I'm back to having a yard. Because the last few years after I left a house and was either living in the apartment or the townhouse, and if I got sick, it's like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do this?
You don't have much chance to have a yard when you live in an apartment block that's 10 stories high.
Yep. No, that's one reason I moved out. The
I mean,
townhouse put me
I
on
don't know if
ground
I would
level.
want to live in a house, but I also feel a bit more comfortable when I'm not on the ground level, so people can't look into my windows and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, I gave up the comfortable ground levels for. I just have to open up the door and walk out the door with the doggers. It's so much
Yeah,
better.
that is comfortable. I mean, if I had the money, I would love to live on a house, but it'd have to be very small one, so there's not a lot of cleaning.
I'm on my way to
I
Archer,
really
so
am
I'll be there.
bad
I'll
at it.
send out invitations. Um, I love living in a house, but I will tell you, doing it on my own, it is a
It's a bit,
full-time job.
yeah, it's a little bit of a bish.
Yeah. So there's always,
And
something to be cleaned, repaired, fixed, whatever.
I feel so tired.
Well, you should go back to bed when we're done playing here.
I don't feel tired enough to sleep besides that drilling again.
Ugh, that's probably
Yeah.
not helping you.
No, it's not. It's making me not sleep.
Yep.
And they start early in the morning,
Yeah, that's what you said.
early in the morning, like 7:30 or something. They did drill less. Oh, by the way, I just got myself into the system. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. All right, I'm entering too.
By the way, I've got Undine ships, phaser damage, and Herald ships to destroy today, so
Fine, that works
that's
great.
all can be done without changing a single thing on my ship.
I have Iconian TFO, Borg ships,
Well, let's see what we can kill. You said
That's
you'd.
perfect, as Iconian TFO is Herald, so
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I'll get my Heralds.
And I have kinetic damage, so that works out really well. If I don't get it on this one. Which we're on easy,
PP
so I
was
probably
picking
won't
up.
get this on this one.
Oi! They spawned a bloody thing right in the middle of my ship. I couldn't move. That little cage got me stuck. Rude.
Well, the nice thing was all the web points, or the web nodes count as ships for Tholians.
Yeah, I've already done my phaser damage through them. Pirate well, it's just...
Satali says, so that lower decks ship wasn't supposed to be released yet. Nope, it wasn't.
Nobody, nope.
Yeah.
Is it just dropping for everyone, or is it having normal drop rate?
I haven't
Curious.
seen it drop. And I haven't
seen
seen
it
it flagged, so I
anywhere.
think they killed the drop.
They probably can kill switch it, yeah,
Yeah.
without an update.
Yeah, they pulled it a few hours later. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I think that was... you don't generally drop a ship with no announcements whatsoever, and all of a sudden it's just like, we've got this.
Oopsie. Hmm.
Well, that was
Do you ever get
easy.
gooseberries?
Yeah.
We just got a gooseberry jello.
A Jello?
Yep.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
So we need an Iconian TFO that includes Herald ships. How about Herald Sphere? Does that work for everyone?
yeah.
Actually, they're talking about... it's not the Killif Romulan. I think it's the Kith, Kiith ODST. But if that's the same one, because I know people are getting
It was the not vertical, but like not horizontal, but vertical dare decks, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it.
But yeah, I think it's the same one.
Yeah.
Oh, we will?
That we will, yeah.
We will. Something like that. But yeah, that's the one. I think the console was even labeled TBD, which is how premature that was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That has never happened, I think.
So I've been trying to do the event on a 20-hour cooldown, and I've been able
Oh, I have to do
to.
the event.
Yeah, well, happy to do it with you. So I've been trying to do it and bank it, and it worked the first day. And I got an email from Dante when I was going to bed last night, going, the banking it didn't work for him, so I've got to go back in and see what's going on. So I did it
Ooh.
again last night. We will see shortly, because I have like 50 minutes of cooldown left. Let me
Oh,
see
goody.
here.
At least you
30
can't
minutes of
AFK
cooldown.
this one, jellyfish. Now, you gotta move. You can't be stationary.
What's a
Series
shame
too big to accommodate that.
So doing Broken Circle, it's basically this episode that the TFO's from. We put together
Which
the Acheron,
TFO?
or started the TFO. Sorry, this TFO, Herald's Fear, is taken from the episode Broken Circle.
Really?
And, yeah, because I was running Broken Circle last night because I needed the trait out of it. No, not the trait. The shield out of it. I think. I needed something from
Something
it
out
last
of it.
night.
Yeah.
And then I realized it's this.
Yeah, cheap.
That's lazy. I didn't know that. I mean, I played the episode, but it was once and it was so long ago.
Yeah.
I never had to put the dots together. And the TFO came something after the Iconian arc, so...
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to
So I
those.
did it with my Acheron that Taz and I started building yesterday. And it
Cool.
did very well.
What did you expect? To fail?
I'm not used to a ship being fast and nimble and mean.
That's because you haven't built a ship a la Taz.
Well, this is the one I'm running right now, the Spoimler. The Magical Leopleurodon is a Taz build, yes. And it's just amazing. Now that we have an upgrade weekend coming, hint, 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 we'll probably spend some of my new Omega upgrades on it.
The Omega upgrade's better than like the Phoenix.
Omegas are
Upgrade?
slightly better, in my opinion, for some things. Not for everything.
Do
Omegas
they
are
still
better...
use dilithium?
Pardon?
Do they use dilithium for
No.
upgrades?
They don't. That's one advantage. The other thing is they're really, really good at upgrading things that are like Mark II, because it'll put them in a higher upgrade immediately, so you might go Epic immediately instead of having to throw a lot at it to try and go Epic later. Definitely worth it. But if they're already like Mark 12, then I think the Phoenix upgrades are a better option.
It did nerf the efficiency of Phoenix upgrade, sadly.
Yeah, well, they were really too good.
Well, there's no such thing as too good. I think they were fair compared to how much dilithium you had to eat through to use them to upgrade the full build.
We also
They just
were
want us to eat too much dilithium compared to how much value we get out of it.
We
They
were
hate us
upgrading and changing
having
isomags
dilithium.
yesterday, so we were eating dilithium a lot. But I did wind up with phaser isomags.
Isomags are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Put them on
Because
all of my
we
ships.
often spread out the crafting or re-rolling of those isomags because it takes a lot faster than...
No, rerolling is such an annoyance.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just go in with the... If I get anything, I've probably got a ship that could use it, so I wound up doing a couple of APs, which I will throw over on one of my AP builds. And then we got some cannons, so we put on the cannons, and then we got some
How
phasers.
many did you make?
Oh, 8.
Okay.
But I'm...
Opening R&D boxes, the ones that are promo packs when the ship drops, is very beneficial to get the isomags. Because it's guaranteed drop of the advanced components that are needed for those.
Well, we just went
So
on the
it's
exchange and picked
killing
up
two
ones
birds
that
with
were...
one stone.
Yeah, no, we just picked up a
Because-
bunch from the exchange that were marked
Oh
2
yeah,
and
you can.
garbage and just re-engineered.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
it's totally
because why should
possible.
I spend all that time crafting something and then re-engineering it when somebody's already crafted it? Also handy when you've got a tune that's not great at crafting yet.
Yeah.
Let's see, I think the upgrade event starts today after the patch.
Gateway opening at 5 o'clock. Gateway opening at 4 o'clock.
Well, I hate when they use that thing that disables your engines. It's kind of annoying.
At 8
I
o'clock.
think that disables your engines.
It does, because you don't turn.
Oh,
You just glide. You don't. Your turning doesn't make any effect.
We need
You
to
just
stop the
glide.
Herald attack on Allied space. Get through that gateway.
Right. Which gateway?
there's only one. The gateway
I
is
don't
like in the
remember
11
which
o'clock position. Even if you can't see it, it's really there. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't show up. Sometimes it shows up after you're in it.
Take out their command vessels.
Yeah, don't do it too fast.
No, it's fine if it kills them all, then we just have a couple minutes of cooldown, at which point you can go put yourself in front of the gateway and just sit there and patiently wait so that you don't miss the big monster at the end.
Big monster at the end is Taz, really, not the Echo and Dreadnought.
And soon, Mom.
So one thing I found with Taz's mic, when I can hear him fine when we were talking last night, but I had to kill audio from the game.
Did you put through the same channel? Because I have him
No.
back to 200%, and I still think he's
He is still very quiet compared to like a couple months ago. But we'll wait for his
Yeah,
new
because
computer to
mine-
get figured out.
It's
I'm
not like you don't have the
hoping
money.
the computer is gonna fix it.
I don't know what you said.
I'm hoping the new computer is gonna fix it.
Yeah.
It's gonna bring up a better mic for you.
Well, there's something going on with the audio in his current computer.
It's not translating properly. That's why I'm using the phone, so I'm not affected by what the computer is doing.
So we will just wait to see if and when his computer ever gets all its components.
Second of April. 12 more days.
12 more days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep hearing it. Just a few more days. Few more days. I would be annoyed at this point waiting this long.
Yeah, but he's getting better toys than originally planned, so...
I get it, but I have, like, personally, with my ADHD, I have no patience. It has to happen now or never. Like, go F yourself. Like, I can't wait. It's one of the reasons when I ordered my Lenovo Legion Go, I had to order it to deliver the next day, because I wouldn't be able to wait through the weekend. I paid, like, a little bit of extras to have it delivered with FedEx the next day, and it came, like, in the morning. It was around 11 AM, and I ordered it around 6 PM my time, the day before. No, not 6, 4 PM, but still, quite late.
Well, I was relating
But I
to
managed
Taz.
to pack it up and send it off, and it was the next day in the morning, so it was less than about 24 hours that I got it.
I was telling Taz that I went to get my driver's license yesterday, only to discover I needed more documents than I actually had.
Oh, so they did pull off a number, and you have to bring more stuff.
Yeah. But one of them was a certified copy of my birth certificate, which I've got
What?
somewhere here in the house. Yep.
Why do they need that kind of? You
Well,
are there.
I
Like,
can explain that in a second. But so it's a piece of paper. It cost me $45 to get it shipped to me. $12 for the document, and the rest was certified shipping. And I'm like,
ridiculous.
so here's the thing that's going on. If I went back to Illinois and redid my driver's license, I wouldn't need that. But they have started something in the States called Real ID, which is basically an in-country
Yeah.
passport thing where they can verify your identity
Here, all right. Check it out.
and lets you get on airplanes, which...
Most European countries have an ID that isn't a passport. So.
Right, exactly. But it's that level of there's a little bit more security involved than we had in the past. Illinois doesn't use it, so they don't really care. Indiana does use it.
It's controlling the
And since I'm moving here, I have to be able to go through the whole process.
Ouch.
It's okay, it's just pain in the butt. It'll be here in a couple of days.
shut the gate now.
But you don't have to go anywhere and order it.
Nope, just go online, order it up.
Have anything like having documentations online 10 years ago was unthinkable.
Yeah.
Here. You had to go to an office that is fitting to your current residency, so it's not where you were born, but where you will live. You will automatically
No, I would have the option
assign. Then.
of I could go physically to where I was born, which is about 300 miles north of here, so doable, but not great. I could call them, and then they'd fax everything to me like I have a fax machine. That would be the two options. But online, they have a third-party vendor that's certified through the state, so you can get it that way. But you pay for it.
And a good old fax machine. I mean, I was aware of them, but I never used one.
I did back in the day, but when I was with this last company, we would have people try and fax us documents, and we didn't realize for almost a year that our fax machine line, the dedicated phone line, had been damaged. So people were trying to fax us stuff, and it never went through.
Oh my god.
But how do you know?
Yeah,
We'd
you
finally get a call of, where's my order? What order? Well, I faxed this to you. It's not in the fax machine. Finally pulled a report, and it's like, oh, no, you haven't received any faxes. Call the company that installed the phone lines, and they're like, yeah, it looks like this has been down. Well, for how long? 8 months?
Oh god.
Okay.
What the heck?
Well, nobody recognized it because it'd been 8 months and only one company was using faxes. And we finally said, why don't you just email it to you? Well, our system requires that we fax it. Well, you did, and that didn't work. But you can say that you faxed it. Can you also send us a copy by email? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
God.
I do believe
So
I
ridiculous.
heard something about Herc frigates.
I need Borg ships.
You need Borg ships?
And I have Undine ships.
And Undine ships. Oh no, Borg ships. The horror. How many do you need?
10.
Oh, good.
I need just 5 Undines.
Oh, we can get them both. No worries. It's only like 6:25.
So,
We're being efficient
Undine
today.
Battle Zone?
Pardon?
Yeah. Should we do the Undine Battle Zone since he only needed 5?
We can do that.
Yeah. It's not far away from here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can
I
transport
think
it
we're
there.
for Dyson Sphere Gateway, because... Oh, never mind. Guillotine first.
Oh, did that pop? We'll do guillotine
Yeah.
and then we'll jump over and do that. Wee boo.
Right, the auto navigation doesn't work.
My auto
She's the engineer
navigation
about
has
that.
been foobarred lately on some of my tunes.
Lately, it's been for like that for a while.
It's only been screwed up on a couple of my tunes on a couple of the accounts. Not all the tunes, not all the accounts.
Well, it depends where you are. Like sometimes I go out of the system and then auto navigation just borks itself. I click on it and it just makes the ship move forward, but it doesn't
Yeah.
redirect itself to the right direction.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. Did you get a Weeble?
I got a wee woo. I accepted it.
I got a Weevil.
Because it's not.
There we
never
go.
mind.
Probably somebody else went, no, not that.
Well, why did they click it then?
I don't know. Maybe they're like a lot of people, and phone call came in, or the kids wanted their breakfast, and they stepped away for a moment.
Yeah.
I know when Cliff is with us some days because he's playing on one monitor only. What is
Did he
that?
say he had two now?
Is that?
Oh, Valkys. I haven't seen that ship in a while. I have it, it's just so unremarkable, I just stopped playing it. No, it's actually Cheval Temple.
Yeah, it's Cheval. I had to go look it
No,
up
I call
because
it Val.
I didn't recognize it.
It's a lower deck ship.
Ah.
I think it's a Vulcan ship that that Vulcan girl that joined them in season 4 or 3. I don't remember.
Let's see. This is.
She was on it, I think. Oh look, Warship Pathfinder, the ugliest design in STO to date.
Hush, 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 hush! Don't say that. They'll find something uglier.
Okay. But it's not a pretty ship. Don't know why Thomas Morani is so proud of it. It's looks like a frog, a squished frog.
People have different standards of what they find attractive.
I guess. Oberth is anonymously ugly, but it's charmingly, adorably ugly. Oberth. I don't have an Oberth actually, have I?
I do not have an Oberth.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Simulator. Did you try to suck my shields dry? Well, that's not gonna work, huh? Not gonna work. Get measures against you do that. Gonna drain my shields. Well, I think the headache subsided.
Oh, I could have switched my weapons back. Forgot to do that. Oopsie.
Oopsie daisy.
This is working just fine, but it wasn't the plan. Here's one more. There it is. No, did we not get it?
I just need
One
to
more.
respawn for a moment.
There it is.
There you go.
I'm aiming for one.
I'm aiming for 6. I can move.
Okay.
Oh, look at them beautifully melt. Goodbye, probes.
That's very go bye bye.
Lovely seeing your debris. I have to say the Ark Royal, pretty good ship.
Oh shoot! I
I
still
like
gotta think about
that
getting those.
Yeah, the perimeter ends soon, I think.
Another week. Probably go over those this weekend. I don't know why I'm hemming and hawing. I'm gonna buy them.
I think you don't have the money.
It's all set aside. It's all there. We were chatting about that yesterday. One of
How
using
about
a
all the
T6
ships
coupon.
individually and to buy the entire thing? I don't care for the... I mean, I like the TMP skin for the extra ship that comes if you buy the bundle. I don't remember its name. It's the temporal destroyer thingy that is from a comic about Cisco returning. Theseus, is it?
Yeah, Theseus. Theseus? Theseus?
Theseus, yeah.
It's spelled Theseus. I
It's
just don't know
Greek.
if it's pronounced that way.
It's Greek.
It's all Greek to me.
Well,
Or is that just an American phrase?
no, it's actually Greek. They use a lot of Greek names outside of the US Navy names for ships.
Go away, stop bothering my stuff.
Help with that?
These adapters keep popping up here.
Mine just finished, so I can move over.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Oh, there's an assimilator on its way out, so
We'll
kill it
take
on
care
the
of that
way.
one.
Can I stop sweating? Thank
There
you.
we go. Take out this one.
I can hate sweating. If there was one ability I could turn off is sweating. I would rather pant like a dog.
Well, you can do that
Honestly.
too, you know. I mean, it is
Even
an
it's not going to be
option.
effective.
Well, yeah, yeah.
But I wish that the alternative that we have would be turned off, or be able to be turned off. I hate sweating so much. It's like gross.
This is the first year I'm going to have a bed in a long time during the summer. I'm so used to sleeping on an air mattress, which has its advantages. It's very cool in the summer. You don't sweat as much, but there's a thin layer of fabric over the plastic or whatever they make mattresses out of. And once those get damp, they don't dry out well, so all of a sudden you find out you're sleeping
yeah.
on black mold.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, that is... And I wondered why I was sick so much last year.
Oh my god. No, I think sleeping on the mattress for me would have to have... I would have to put some sort of waterproof cover on it before I sleep on the
Well, I have
mattress.
a fabric,
IKEA has
like a
maybe.
pillow covering, but you know, it gets super damp here, and you're sweating, and it's damp, and things don't dry out.
Oh,
And that's when
why
you find
get
out that
the-
everything's gross and disgusting. that it? That's
it's
it.
a child. It's a child idiocy, but I always wanted a waterbed,
Who was it?
even
who-
though it's not practical at all. But
I think it was Id who had a waterbed, or maybe it was Dante. Someone was talking about having a waterbed at some point in their life. When I was in high school, my boyfriend had a waterbed. And it was always about how cool the waterbed is and how neat it was and all this other stuff. And then every other story was, and then the waterbed sprung a leak last night and we had to go mop it up and yada, yada, yada. I'm thinking, okay, so yeah, it's cool and all that stuff, but it's still not working right.
yeah, it doesn't sound like it. I'm sorry, Mr. Simulator. Were you going somewhere? Thought so.
You know, yeah. We'll just work on this cube here and make it go bye-bye. One cube down. Did we already get the other one? Oh, we already got the other one. How
Yeah.
fun. How fun is that? Don't I get to pick things? Yes, there we go.
Oh, away, you ugly blob. Stop talking to me with your weird voice.
Alright, let me take a look at something here.
Oh yeah, Arc Royale is so good at this TF5. Pets do so much damage and they really do build up.
Let's see.
Yeah, you did use a trait you recommended, Taz, with the repurposed hanger bait. Wow, it's really good.
yes,
did-
it is. Yes, it is.
Not that I've ever doubted you, you know.
ODST says, what's strange to me is I wake up and find scars on my shoulder and I don't remember scratching at all. I presume you don't mean scars.
Scars are like under skin marks, as if you were.
The scars tend to be long healed things. And if you're finding scars on your shoulders that you don't remember, I'm thinking alien transportation. You know, you've
Yeah,
been.
alien experiments, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Which is an
There's a
interesting
series of SNL
concept there.
sketches with. Well, there's
At
a
least they
series
didn't
of.
replace your blood with polymers.
Well.
Or is that too much of a reference there? Did you say you needed Herc frigates?
No?
Oh, we
Continuous
needed to
tab?
do Undine.
Undine.
Okay,
Yep,
I'm up
that's
in
where you're in,
Undine
though.
space zone, so if you guys get
I'm
up
on my
here.
way.
Okay.
I got snatched into the TFO in the middle of going there.
If we can wait 7 minutes, I want to see if my banking the events worked or not. And if it did, then we can do the event right after that. And if it didn't, we can do the event right after that.
Oh, what a good outcome.
2
like the
hours
odds.
until minus ready.
Say again, Taz?
2 hours until minus ready.
Well, we're not gonna wait 2 hours, though.
I mean, we can always do it again in 2 hours because I have to bank tomorrow's, if this works. If this doesn't work, I can, as it turns out, I can run 4 at once, which I find to be amazing. As long as I'm not doing a lot, I basically can team up my entire entourage and go in one fell swoop. Where are we going, Chris?
I don't know, just somewhere where the Undine are so I can shoot them.
Well, let's go to this first one here.
This one spawns very
the-
little. The one to the right is get these stations where there's always
Okay,
something.
the artillery type one.
Uh,
Let's see, that would be the center. The one that you're
Hang on,
heading to.
Point Alpha Undine controlled. The one I'm heading to, yeah. It's the closest one next to the one on the left.
Hey, ODST, if you are scratching yourself at night but you're not aware of it, which definitely happens.
Sleep
Soldier. Trim your nails or wear gloves at night.
Yeah, wearing your gloves gets weird. But yeah, trim your nails is one thing. Then the second thing is
Go to
obviously
sleep clinic, you can check.
put
have
lotion
them
on
check
your
sleeping
skin
pattern.
if it's dry skin. And part 3 is if it gets really bad, try doing something like Benadryl or something else that reduces your response to things that are making you itch. Though that gets kind of drastic. Hey, you know what else might be an issue if it's on your shoulders? Because that's a pressure point when you're sleeping. Is your laundry detergent. You might actually be reacting to whatever your fabric is in your fabric at night. If you sleep with like a t-shirt on, which I do.
What's sleeping in clothes?
I sleep in clothes. I used to not. Back home in Chicago until my neighbor said, would you mind? Because I'd get up, let the dogs out in the morning.
Would bounce it off. Would you mind not looking into my bedroom? Thank you.
No, I would just go downstairs and let the dogs out, and they'd be up because they had little kids. And they might be getting up to give them a 2 a.m. feeding or a 4 a.m. feeding or whatever. And it's like, could you just put on a robe? Yeah, I could.
I would bounce it off and saying, "Can you not look at my my house in the morning?" I'm at my house and like bluff off.
I thought about putting up, some shrubbery or something. But that would be
I would
effort.
have a. If I had a house, I would have a tall shrubbery fencing kind of thing that would completely obscure the interior.
I have fencing around my back patio so people can't look
No,
into
but it would
my...
be non-transparent. So
Yeah, this is definitely non-transparent. But it's really ugly. And because whoever put it up stuck the supporting post directly into the dirt, which you shouldn't do. Should, put up something else so it's not basically sitting on water and rotting out in a high moisture area. So now the whole fence is starting to turn. It's like at a 18-degree bend right now. Need to get some
Wow.
repair work. So that's coming down. Me and Mr. Power Drill are going to go have some fun in the backyard one of these days.
Howard, really.
Yeah, I'm going to unscrew the 20-some posts.
Well, I'm done here with my indeed.
Oh, but we're almost done. We'll get our 42 dilithium if we finish this up here in just a second.
No, I'm just saying that. In case you were wondering, I'm already done.
Oh, I figured we were just having some pew-pew fun. Some nights I wear no clothes, other nights I just wear a t-shirt. Have you noticed that there's a correlation between when you find the scratches and what you wore the night before? I.e., if you didn't wear a t-shirt, you scratch. If you did wear a t-shirt, you didn't scratch. Something like that.
There's your dilithium.
Yes, all 42. 42 dilithium. Woohoo! I'm rich! Woo! That was exciting.
Okay.
Leave there. Oh, and apparently we have an ad break starting in 3 minutes. So let's see how long that took us. Events. I have 2 minutes to see if this is going to work on this account. Oh, these all timed out about the same time because I ran them all at once. So ODST, as Taz and I were working on the Acheron last night, or yesterday afternoon, whenever that was, we had the first mosquitoes of the year who, I don't know how they got in the house.
No.
And they had their choice between 2 dogs, weren't going to argue with them, and me. And they came up here and first got my hand, then got underneath my jacket and got my arm. It's just like, no. No, 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 no.
Well, there's less hair to punch through the needle, so I guess we're the better choice.
Well, the
My
little...
dog is so hairy, he doesn't even get ticks because his hair
Yeah, that's...
and his undercoat is so thick. There's so much of it. There's sometimes when I was injecting him with painkillers once, it was hard to get a needle there.
Yeah.
A surgical needle, and now imagine being an insect that needs to squeeze in between that and bite.
Yep. So last year I managed to get myself hit with Lyme disease, which means I got ticks probably in my hair. So I've been very vigilant about the dogs, but the vet has got them on medication so ticks don't land on them, or if they do, they just kind of roll away. But the little one's coat is so thick that I can't see the ticks getting through there. Be like, we know it's in here someplace, pushing away here. There's skin down here. And finally just giving up and falling off and going to the next one.
Die from starvation or
Yeah.
just go somewhere else.
And the other one's got a super thin coat, so as soon as a tick lands on her, I can see it. Pit bulls and their scrawny little coats that they've got. Okay, we've got 6 seconds here. 3, 2,
Countdown's
1.
real.
Okay, I'm going to break this. Yeah, you know what? I can see it. No, I'm going to have to break the team. I will be right back. I'm just going to jump over to the other one, but I don't want to mess things up here. And who's got it on this one? This is going to be on Break It Fix It. If this works, this should automatically do this. Let's see what happens. Here we go. If banking is working, it did work yesterday at least once. And okay, so it gave me the lithium specialization, expertise, and all that. Did it give me credit for the day? It did not. Okay, so banking it didn't work on that one. Okay, but it did give me the rewards, just not the progress. Interesting.
Well, that kills the point.
Let's see, did it give me that? No. Okay, well that's fine. So yeah, it didn't work on that. Very interesting.
Are they implementing some countermeasures?
It could be. They have done that in the past where you can't bank it. But it let me bank some yesterday, just not all of them.
Maybe it's because they don't want people to speed up the progression of the meta event.
Oh, I don't think they should care about that.
Well,
getting it done
think
gets
they
it
do,
done.
because otherwise, why would people participate in the later ones if they do everything halfway there?
Because you continue to get progress. So if you just do it every 20 hours, you get to the dilithium faster, and you continue to get progress towards the meta event. Does anyone have the Breen Kethsar courier ship for sale on Xbox? Good question. If you are
No.
out there on Xbox, reach out to ODST for life, because I have it. I haven't opened it up, but it's here in PC.
Yeah, I don't play the Xbox version.
Let me switch back.
I tried to play on console once when it dropped,
I
and it was
can't
the most
do it.
abysmal experience.
Me Breen
Never
doesn't
gonna
work
put
that
myself
way.
through. It's all about the brain. It's just like I can't even imagine how do you work around all of these controls and all of these trays with a
Yeah.
console.
Yeah.
It's like nope, not gonna happen.
Uh-uh.
You love her. Sleeping much? Ah, stretch on the bed. Being cozy and cute and adorable and all that.
Let's see. It's only 6:45. I'm going to have to run the event at some point. Do you need to run the event, Chris?
I do.
Okay. Should we run? I know Taz doesn't need to run it for 2 more hours. But would you be interested in
Sounds
joining
good.
us, Taz?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds great. Let me send some invitations here.
Let me send a picture here.
Oh, yes. Picture's always good. I took the dogs out for a very long walk yesterday because I had the day off from doing stuff. Where did you put it?
Your DM.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, such a baby.
Yep.
He's
Just
so
takes like
cute.
2/3 of the bed, but yeah.
Yeah. So, Fifi, my big girl, my adorable puppy of love. Let's see who's that. Oh, that's me. Sorry, sent myself a message there. So she's about a 65-pound pit bull, and
Yep.
I like to sleep in one spot on the bed. It's towards one side, towards the window, because I like to look out the window. And I'll put the phone up there so I don't have to go reaching for it when the alarm goes off at 5 in the morning, but face down so there's no light or anything. And she will get up there, push me to the center of the bed so she can sleep on that side, and then lay on top of the phone so that I don't get interested in listening to it. She's very, very jealous about that phone.
Oh my god,
It's,
that's deliberate.
yeah, it is deliberate. I mean, she puts her butt on the phone.
Wow. Wow, that is clever.
All right, I'm going to cue us up. I
My
presume
dog
you guys
isn't
want to do
jealous
Pavo,
of me.
parallel for Pavo, correct?
Yeah, if we can. I mean, I don't mind doing the ground one. I actually like the ground
Oh, do you want? Well, we've got parallel for Pavo. Weeble?
one. We
We can do Dissension tomorrow. Ground one's good when I've got a lot of ground damage to do.
I like the map. The map is beautiful.
It
I like how
is.
they made everything. It's very on point to what we saw in the show, and even better, even more because they've kind of expanded upon what we've seen.
It's really cool if you go there and not that I would ever AFK it, but if I were to AFK, you can go and explore the map in the areas which haven't been set up for doing battles. So there's a couple areas each time. There's like 5 different areas where you could be fighting, and they pick 3. So there's 2 that aren't, and they are gorgeous. And you get up high enough, and you can see like an overview of the whole area. It's quite lovely.
Interesting, but we wouldn't AFK, would we?
This didn't go? Yeah, oh,
I am
okay.
still waiting.
Yeah, alrighty. Let me iterate. I said something earlier, but I realized it was in commercial break. If you're playing on Xbox and you have got the Breen Kethsar courier ship and are interested in selling it, ODST for Life is looking for it. So chit-chat with him. Or her. There we go.
I think the works moved a bit higher. It's a lot less noisy than it used to be.
Yay!
Yep. Oh, there's another typhoon. Oh god, who brought this stupid thing here? Kobayashi Maru. Hate getting hit by those blobs. Could have been so many other ways to deliver buffs
Hey, it's a standard.
without all the noise. No, the noise is annoying and the visual is just crap. I don't. There could have been a different way. It could have just looked like a shuttle approaching. Make more sense. blobs like these don't actually fly in space.
Blobs. Blobs don't care about space.
Exactly.
I'll go activate it, beta.
Okay.
I'm tactical, so I'm actually have some functional stuff. ODST clarifies him. Contact ODST him if you've got a Breen Seth Keth Asar. I know, how can I screw up that name? It's so close to my own name.
What? Your name is close to Kethsar.
It's close to Keth. If you haven't noticed, so many of my tunes are Keth.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll go up to Alpha now that everything's activated.
I can go with Typhoon Cloud, the other Typhoon. Yeah, there's a worthy successor to the Constitution class. Honestly, well, they're looking at the Shangri-La. Looks like a nice expansion on the Connie. Such a good looking ship.
Multiple enemy signals
Go.
on sensors. Get ready.
There we go. Okay. I'm sure there's a reason I'm doing this here, but I have no idea what it is, because I get there and it all's dead.
Maybe it's because of the neighboring town.
Yeah, it is. I'll just stay here, Taz. You can kill those, I'll kill these. She says as things get shot by Taz anyway.
But I parked over here.
Your weapon's auto-fired over here and everything just went pew.
Oh, okay.
Probably angled just right and in the firing arc.
Did you remember to get the angle level?
No, I didn't level the angle. I did the
Ooh,
Arbiter
yeah,
and I did the
level 15.
Avenger. I didn't do the angle.
Yeah, we need that.
Okay, we will get that one.
I thought you were going to fly the Acheron.
Oh, it is, but we need to snag traits and equipment off different ships.
Oh, right, of course.
And since we're
You know what
running
I'm
this on my
grateful-
main account, we've got 15 years worth of bundles that are available. I haven't had to buy a lot.
Right. You know what I'm grateful for with new ship releases? Most of them come in bundles and they're on the level of legendary ships, meaning they don't need a fleet version.
Yep.
So you don't have to level up the ship to get the trait, then ditch it and get the fleet version, then you exit and then level it up again before you actually have the final version of the ship. Totally just so unnecessary. I'm so glad that they kind of...
Yeah,
The
but it
latest
does
ships don't
take out
usually
some of the
get
fun
them.
of having the fleet version because, you know, you got a cool fleet.
I didn't care much for those. I mean, the base tier 6 ships, some of them will still have a fleet version, but they're not as essential.
And about angle,
Yeah?
I think I have a 2 million DPS build for that one,
Nice.
but that's expensive.
They're all expensive. But I do find it interesting after playing a little bit for the last year, just because life. Whereas 2-3 years ago where I was playing 30-40 hours a week and now I'm Last year I've only been playing about 10 hours a week. Big difference in terms of the amount of stuff and dilithium and marks that I've accumulated. Huge difference.
Yeah, we're getting more stuff than ever before.
Yeah.
And I think that is some of the stuff that is keeping us locked down, because as soon as an event is finished, another one
Yeah.
starts.
I wish
If
they
we
would
break,
stop
if
doing
I
so many events.
if I break one event, I'm gonna take a vacation.
Yeah. Well, I'm planning to go to the West Coast for a while to visit, hopefully, Mr. Dave and 47 Alpha Tango and DT and Board King, which I've done in the past, and it's a great trip. But I don't want to have to bring a game-capable laptop with me necessarily. It's kind of nice to have a
Yeah.
vacation.
And as Newson mentioned yesterday, he just had an event.
Yeah.
You could hear the fatigue in his voice. It was like, oh my god, do I have to start another one?
Well, this one wraps
Yeah,
up just in time for the First Contact, which will be an event, but it won't be a meta event.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm tactical. Everybody. Yeah, we
I should probably move my butt over to beta. Chris, will you go and help Mom?
I usually go for beta, but yeah, sure.
Let's get all these satellites upgraded here. Oh, good. They're
Right,
getting upgraded. How lovely. Sovac is doing that one.
So you're taking over beta, Taz?
Taz loves
Yeah,
beta.
yeah.
That's his home away from
Right.
home.
I kind of
Yes.
prepped beta for myself, but okay.
No,
nothing
you
to
must
work
give
with
it to
all the
Taz. Tis Tazlandia. Down there.
And I have nothing to do with the satellite, tactical satellites. They're not useful to me. Attract unnecessary attention.
Oops, wrong button. But it worked fine.
I think I broke that one.
What'd you do?
Take a look. It should be very visible from far away.
As everything just goes into a mighty explosion of death and destruction?
I've spawned so many Tholian nucleonic cores that I don't even have to shoot at the targets anymore. They just spawn in bed. And when they spawn in dead, they leave a new set of totally nucleonic those cores.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, at this point they're just destroying themselves. I'm not shooting. They're just spawning in, killing themselves, dropping more.
So that came up here. I'm gonna head down to Gamma. You okay up there, Chris?
Shield generator gamma is at 75%.
What?
The player who'd been down at Gamma wound up in Alpha, so I'm gonna go down and help out at Gamma because they're losing it down here. This is the ship that keeps getting killed, so.
I can help out if you want.
I'm fine. Forget.
This is probably one of the funniest bits I ever did.
You okay up there, Chris?
I can't cover two sides, and the other players like kind of wonkily running around.
Okay.
Do you want to take over beta and I'll go and clean up gamma?
That makes sense.
Because at this moment beta is basically killing itself.
Well, we only have 30 seconds left. It's not like we're going to lose either position, so.
Okay.
If we had 3 minutes to go, yeah.
Shield generator alpha is at 75%.
They've left. We did it. Yay, us. Woohoo!
Shocking. I never saw it coming.
I know. It was such a tough battle. Oh, no. All right, let's see if
Barely
that gave
came
me
out of
daily
this one alive.
progress. Okay, that gave me daily progress. Go figure.
Well, I think I might have imposed some countermeasures for banking it.
Yeah, they have done that in the past. Sometimes they let you bank them, sometimes they don't. I don't necessarily know why. All right, it's magic time. I'm going to get out of here, go let the puppies go out, get myself some breakfast, and go check in and get my dailies done on everything else. So on behalf of the Dark Mom Consortium and Moopsy in the Morning, I want to thank everybody who joined us today, which is ODST for Life and Citalia. And over here in Chit Chat was Taz and Chris. So thank you all.
Thank you.
The game plan is that we will be on tonight. The reality is, we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I think Chris may have given me whatever he's got because I'm getting a headache and the sniffles, but that might just be my allergies.
I can't. The internet doesn't transmit diseases.
Haven't you ever heard of a computer virus, Chris? Everyone, take care. We will see you in a couple of hours, unless we see you in a couple of minutes. So take care, everybody, and stay moopsome.
Moopsy, Moopsy. Shun the non-believer. Shun.
And now I have to find the button for stop streaming. There it is.